Hi, my name's Deborah Sizer, and I chose Pop the Penguin Place Value Race from mathplayground.com to use as a math intervention to help students with computation fluency. And I selected this resource because it helps children to focus on numbers and not on digits, which will help them understand standard algorithms better and give them better conceptual skills to help them have flexible thinking when approaching various problems. So taking a look at the game here, you can see the game board that they actually play on. Students will move from start to finish on the game board against a computer competitor called Pop the Penguin, which is right here. It's that little guy. And then the student gets to pick which penguin color they would like to be. Whoever makes it across the board to the finish line wins. And every time the student gets a turn, they spin this little wheel here by clicking on it, and then they will move the number of spaces. And each time they are given a question, before they actually can see the question, they get to choose the level of difficulty. So the questions are leveled according to the size of the number that the students are ready to work with. So a student can choose to get 1 coin from the question and solve a 2-digit problem. They can select 2 coins, a 2-coin question, and solve a 3-digit problem, place value problem, or they can collect 3 coins and solve a 4-digit place value problem. So the coins are an important part of the game and a part of the strategy to win the game. So that's a little bit of a motivator for students to maybe challenge themselves to try a harder question and practice some more difficult math thinking skills. And the reason or how these coins are used in the game are they are used to win the game. You actually have to have 8 coins in order to win the game. But throughout the game, in order to keep Pop from winning, you need to give him coins. And the number of coins that you give him, 0 to 3, that's the number of spaces that he moves back. So you can prevent him from winning before you. All right. So the only way you can collect coins is if you get the answer correct. Another good motivator. So it's kind of a cute game. I'll like to go over how we would use this as an intervention. So this game focuses on place value and understanding place value. So it shifts the focus from digits, individual digits, to actual numbers and what each number represents in its current place value place. So this is one of the games that they do. This is a regrouping game where students have to fill in the blanks there in order to make it a true equation. There's also game questions such as matching base 10 blocks to the number, ordering numbers from least to greatest, putting numbers in between a number that is less than and greater than another number. Also, matching words like 10,000 to digits, 10,000. So those are some of the activities they do on this game. So this also supports rounding, estimating, cluster model strategies. This kind of place value practice is really giving kids conceptual understanding of place value, which also will support the understanding of regrouping for the standard algorithm. In order to use this strategy, we have to think about how we might implement it into the classroom. So I think that you can do this individually. Students can do this game on an iPad. You could have students do it as partners, and the partners together compete against Pop the Penguin using an iPad, of course. Also, you could use it whole class and do it on the smartboard as well. Assessment. Regarding assessment, there really is no generated assessment for class results on this website that I have seen at this point. However, you could use these same activities in a paper pencil format to assess students, maybe as an exit slip or something like that. Also, you could do these activities as a game center, or just have students in groups or individuals build numbers with base 10 blocks right in front of you, and you could do that as a formative assessment as well. Regarding accountability, another way that you can keep students accountable for learning while doing this activity is by having them keep a math journal and having them share one of the problems that they solved, and in writing and pictures explain how they solved that problem. So, and you can also share those learning findings during math talk time at the end of your class. So those are just a few ideas I have for implementing this in the classroom. I think the Pop the Penguin place value race is a fun game, a great thinking game regarding thinking and reasoning with place value. So thank you.